We've all been there. Your teammate's disconnected due to his dial-up being overloaded for the 5th time and you begrudgingly vote for a timeout, lest the team be left at the whim of the merciless bot Frank. Now you've got a whole minute to sit in spawn and do nothing at all. I mean, you could discuss tactics, but who needs those in matchmaking? So my favourite method to pass the time is by juggling pistols, slowly amassing a collection of Glock 18s to sail through the air, becoming the awe of my teammates, or something like that. But that's not why we're here. We're here to push the boundaries and see just how many weapons it's possible to juggle at once. Thanks to 3Clicks Fearless findings last year, we know that all the weapons seem to go different distances when thrown up, with the USP being the best. But I'm only going to do the starter pistols so that we aren't here all night. Firstly, we're going to measure how long it takes for the weapon to be thrown in the air and be caught again, looking directly up. This server's going at 10th speed to make my measurements more accurate. Hey, that's odd. Every weapon I tried came in at exactly 15 seconds, or 1.5 at normal speed. I'd have thought the greater distance travelled by some of the weapons would have made for a longer airtime, but no, they're all equal, comrade. On the plus side, it makes my life a lot easier, as we now only need to test how many weapons can be dropped in a second and a half. So I've made a macro that creates 100 Glocks on the floor. To ensure that this is the full amount of 100, I'm going to throw the one I spawned with on the floor and set weapon max before cleanup to 100, so after 100 weapons have been dropped, it will delete the oldest one. And sure enough, my original Glock is destroyed. Excellent. My second macro simply spams the drop key 100 times. Now here's the catch. Spamming the drop key too fast causes the command to be temporarily ignored, so in order to find the perfect delay between drops I had to do some good old-fashioned trial and error, which led me to about 60 milliseconds. The well-educated among you who can probably deduce that 60 milliseconds times 100 Glocks is 6 seconds, and you'd be right too, more or less. So if it takes 1.5 seconds for a single Glock to return to your hand, and 6 seconds to throw 100 of them, then in theory, that gives us the surprisingly convenient number of 25 Glocks. Let's put it to the test. Wow, it looks like it worked perfectly. It's like those pretty water fountains you see in massive gardens or whatever, but it's entirely weapons. And yes, it does work just the same for the P2000 in USPS. But is it possible in competitive matches? Well, in this mode, you can buy any weapon for a maximum of up to 5 times, including the one you spawn with. So if your entire team were present and everyone had $800 to spare, then yes, you could juggle 25 weapons. To round the video off, let's test Philip's theory that iBear power stickers improve throwing speed. And nope, pretty sure it still took them 32 minutes and 17 seconds to lose to netcode guides. Catch you later.